Přátelé, vítám vás na stánku Parallax Targets. Jedná se vlastně o terče, který momentálně můžete vidět už u nás na stránkách. Je to náš nový vlastně partner, s kterým spolupracujeme. Jedná se o moc pěkné věci, ale to vám potom řekne Alex. Každopádně jsem chtěl využít vlastně EnforceTac na to, abychom si tady o tom mohli popovídat. Alex je instruktor. Hey Alex.
Hi.
Thank you for making this video possible.
My pleasure.
I just said them that you are an instructor in this company that we are like running business with.
Yeah.
So if you can please introduce us the targets, their benefits, and everything you think is important.
Of course. So we have been dragging steel downrange for many years, and just found it needs to be an easier way to do training. So we developed our own target system called GOAST target system, where we try to replace 3 targets in one target. Replace paper, steel, and thermal in one target alone.
Okay.
So the idea we came up with is a self-healing target, where you can get the same visual indication as shooting on freshly painted steel. You turn the target around, and now you have the same hit indications as when you're shooting at paper.
Okay.
The target itself is thermal on both sides of the target. It's very lightweight, 1/10 of what Hardox 500 weighs. Easy to set up, easy to transport. And you get immediate feedback, either by the paint or by attaching our flasher to the target on the top here. That will flash and give you an indication you hit the target.
Okay.
The targets are suitable for the sniper as well as the CQB or police officer doing the pistol training. Safe from 0 meter and outwards. There's almost no energy transferred from the bullet to the target, it just goes straight through. Our targets are very durable. This is more or less 3,000 rounds going with 9mm.
3,000 rounds in this one?
Yeah, in this one, yeah. And you can see on the back side, it's still usable. You just repaint it and it's ready to use.
Okay, cool.
So it's easy to set up, safe to use, instant feedback in both visual and the far infrared spectrum. Just makes less time spent on setting up a shooting range and more time spent for the training.
Okay. Yeah. So what shapes are we talking about? You know,
well,
I can see this one. I can see this one. So in practice, you can do any shape you want.
We have standardized shapes in circle targets, square targets, human E-type targets.
Okay.
But we can also custom made them to whatever shape size you want. We even made full-size reindeer targets for a hunting club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's cool.
So your fantasy is the limit. Ask what you want, and we try to facilitate that. So yeah.
And the flasher, it doesn't matter when I can put it, or does it have the one dedicated place to it?
No. So we've done a lot of studies on this, both military and civilian, and we studied shot placements. Where does the shot goes? Normally, the shots will always move vertically, horizontally, or like an X. That leaves 4 dead spaces on the target with statistically a low probability of impact.
Okay.
So as long as you place it where we tell you to place it, our statistics and feedback we got from our customers right now, they last between 850,000 impacts on target, if you place it correctly.
Okay. It works in every place. It doesn't matter where it is.
It works all around the place, but if you want to make it live long, you want to place it
but those dedicated places are to just not hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say I had one, and let's say I shot at 50 meters from my pistol on it, and let's say that 3rd round I hit it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then you have ruined our statistics.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, they're not bulletproof, but they are consumable. I mean, everything you shoot at will get destroyed at some point. And these are quite low price according to what it actually costs to make it, but an essential piece of equipment to get the immediate feedback you want.
Okay.
And it can be adjusted for short flash time, or just flash for 2 seconds, or for 2 seconds. So it's suitable for if you're doing the AR, you're shooting your Glock for your pistol.
Like close distance?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go over to your long gun, you need time to get the reticle back on the target, and it's flashing long enough so you can actually see it.
Okay, it's clever.
So you can see this with your bare eyes, at least at 600 meters. We had some guys over in the US training, and they were shooting at 1,700 meters and used 10 times magnification. You can see it clear as day. It gives you immediate flash feedback. If you listen for the gong and the steel, you have to wait. Sure. Now it's immediate, and you can do adjustments rapidly before the wind changes and so on.
Okay.
And also, it forces you to keep the eye on the target.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so the main benefits are the weight.
Yeah.
It's pretty light because the Hardox is like 4 times.
Yeah, a hard ox in this size is around 6 kilos. This particular target is 720 grams.
Okay. So that's much lighter.
1/10.
Yeah, and with no ricochets. Because the situation is that here in Czech Republic, or not here in Czech Republic, but back home in Czech Republic, on some ranges you can use the metal ones, you know, because of the ricochets.
Yeah.
And this, it goes right through.
Yeah.
So it's the win-win situation for the shooter and for the range.
Well, to explain in an easy way how it functions, basically imagine you're putting a syringe in your arm and pull it out and the wound closes up. It's the same principle here.
Okay.
It just goes straight through, almost no energy absorption from the bullet into the target. So safe at all distances, you don't have to spend a lot of money on frangible ammunition and so on to shoot on steel. You can go full metal jacket from 0 meter and outwards.
Okay, so what's the maximum rounds that I can shoot through it?
Depends on target, but normally for a target like this, at least 3,500 to 4,000 rounds is guaranteed. I have to be honest though, hollow points and wad cutters will shorten lifetime, but they are made to make a hole. But with full metal jacket, open match tip and so on,
and after that,
thousands.
Because we speak about that before, like 2 minutes ago. So I wanted to ask you, so our audience can hear it from you. After that, after the target is not usable, we can send it back to you.
Yeah, you can. It hasn't happened yet though. We've been selling these targets for 6 years and we still haven't got the feedback that targets are being used up. But we have a program for extended life cycles of the targets, and then so when we get them back, we will repurpose them for other products.
Okay. So that's cool. So the environment, you know.
Yeah, it's sustainability.
Sustainability.
Yeah,
that's the word that I was looking for.
Yeah,
environment.
Yeah. No, but it's sustainable for both from our perspective as a business, but also for the customer.
For the customer. Why not? Okay.
And we will actually be one of the very few that's able to recycle polyurethane targets or polyurethane materials into something new and useful. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And I didn't mention it, but those have the NATO numbers, right?
Yeah. All of the professional series, which is the one that has the dual layer, which is black on one side and yellow on the other, also sold broadly through Europe. So we have NSN numbers on them on the flashes and a lot of the products. And we're setting up a quite solid revendor network in all of Europe, so they're getting more and more accessible across the continent.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for information. Thank you for introducing. Přátelé, slyšeli jste to sami, kdyby vás zaujaly tyhle terče, podívejte se nahoru do ička, do popisku jako vždycky, najdete na ně odkazy. Mějte se krásně. Ahoj.